Wait.
Welcome back, everybody. Challenging times here on Popular View Entertainment. Popular View, this is what we do. And yes, you already know, if you know anything about Mike Knoxxx, my microphone is always muted. I'd be coughing, it'd be noise in the background. But hey, you're welcome. We're not here to talk about what I do. You're here to talk about the Challenge 40. And I just want to just say this before we get into the show tonight, girls. I did say that Era 3 was going to win this whole thing. I did say that. So before we go, everybody, welcome. This is Mike Knoxxx, Papa Knoxxx. I got Cactus Catie up to the right. You see, she got her AEW stuff ready because after this, she got to go right do a double feature for wrestling. She does it every Wednesday. That's why she is one of the hardest working rookies and people here on Unpopular Review. We love her for that. But as always, we got our veteran here. She don't go by Captain no more, but I still to this day still call her Captain. Captain Shay Sawyer. All right. I do not hate Peyton Sawyer anymore, so now we're friends. What's going on, Shay and girls? How y'all doing tonight?
Yes, I am doing great. I am bumming it tonight because I am getting all ready for our big show tomorrow. But no, I'm happy to be here. Double feature this week, actually triple feature for me, because I always do a double feature. But then tomorrow night, everyone come back for the award show at 8:00.
Oh, tomorrow is the awards show at 8:00, hosted, y'all, by Cactus, Catie, and Mr. Freckle Sensei. We got our rookies leading the panel this year, but voting has stopped. So if you have voted already, if you have not, that's okay. Come back next year. And I'm going to say it again before we go ahead and talk about the challenge. I only care about one award, y'all. I don't want best host. Okay, I don't want best host. I won that last year. Thank you. I want the best show, which is the Mike Knoxxx show. It's the Vanguard Award to me. That's the only award I care about tomorrow. I'm not the funniest guy. I don't think I'm the best host, but I do think I put the shows together better than anybody. And with that being said, Captain, your favorite person you love to hate, the guy I love the most, because I'm always going to bet on black people because he sucked, because he fucking lost. Cory goes the fuck home, and I'm pissed. Talk about today's episode, man. God damn, my man. Fucking bum.
This is the last, like, before they change and go to the very, very last episode. So we're like at the very end. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. The season's kind of gotten a little stale in the last, like, I'd say 2-3 episodes. Like, I don't know. I just feel like something's missing. I don't know. But yeah, Cory, you literally did this to yourself. Like, I can't feel bad for him. We'll go into it more, but like, I cannot feel bad for him. And then him trying to like, oh, Jenny, you gotta look my daughter's on the face. Everyone has kids, okay? Everyone has something they're doing this for. Don't try to shame her and be like, you gotta look at all 3 of my girls' faces and tell them you put me in. No, Cory, you put yourself in with your terrible gameplay. The entire season from episode 1, horrendous. You did this. Literally, Tony literally tried, and this man did not listen. Now he wants.
Are we going to sit here and really give Tony credit for saying Mr. Tony time himself, Mr. I do it bananas something to do, except for one season?
Listen,
did not work out for him
twice a day, okay? And that broken clock was right.
Cheyenne jinxed the shit out that man. I'm sorry.
Don't come back a loser.
No. And you can tell he was mad, right? He was like, whatever. Because that's just bad juju. Like, I have one of my sons here, special needs. I love him to death, but he's very, even anything about, autism, kids with autism, he has a schedule and things have to be what they are. Like, us moving to Georgia was uncomfortable for him to get ready. And he constantly always says, like, when we had the hurricane coming in Florida. Oh God, I hope this like, don't talk like that. I'm sorry, I'm a believer, right? And they say your words bring life. So if you think it and you say it, it can come true. So I don't think nothing but positive thoughts, and my bad thoughts, I keep in my head. And Cheyenne ruined that man's chance. It's your fault, Cheyenne. But Shay, what happened today before Cory got eliminated? Why did he go into the chamber?
Okay, so the daily that they had, you know what's so funny? I was talking to a friend. I said, and they were talking about what if they did some type of elimination where they flew off a cliff, and then had to like travel, and then look at what the challenge was. I didn't even see any spoilers. I swear.
We just talked about positively in words putting into the environment. They already had this figured out for you.
No, I honestly, I don't know. I was like, whatever about this. It's basically just drive off a cliff and swim. It was very basic, but you know, it was exhilarating for them probably. Jordan, all of a sudden, now he wants to be a NASCAR driver. This man is like an adrenaline junkie. He literally is. That's what it is. Obviously, he did. I knew from the minute Jordan did it, he won. Like, I just felt like, I don't know what it was, but I was just like, this man won. He didn't he? I'm actually a little shocked because I thought Rachel did really well, especially with the swim. So when
I thought Michelle did good.
Did you?
I thought because she was yapping and talking shit too. And honestly, because you can't tell, like Banana always says, we can't tell, but sometimes when they edit it, you can't tell who's in front. So I'm going over her stroke. Like I'm a big guy, but I know how to swim. I'm a very good swimmer. I hate I hate when people say, "Oh, black folks can't swim." That's a stupid ass thing to say because I can swim my ass off. So I watched the strokes, and Michelle was stroking it. Okay, she was shit. That's a swimming girl right there. I'm sorry, I told you last week. I have a penalty. Hey, Michelle.
Oh my gosh! Don't.
Michelle, so you see those eyes? She got bedroom
eyes.
She has eyes like that girl. What's her name? The Redmond chick off of Raw. She got eyes like hers. She got them crazy eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Jackie Redmond.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She has those eyes like her.
Yeah, no, I love her eyes. Michelle's beautiful. She just gets on my nerves sometimes. And then also Johnny kind of pointing out that Kylan isn't the best swimmer. I don't think I ever noticed, but honestly, I think someone actually pointed out that this was actually like their first real like full swimming challenge that they've had for the entire season.
I was gonna say on this season,
yeah, I'm like, why didn't they do a little bit more? Like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of water here and it's pretty warm. I should have definitely tried a little bit more with that. But
they're currently, they were based this season in Thailand. Is that right?
They're in Vietnam, I think.
Or Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam.
Okay. But we don't know where they're going in the new location. All they were hinting at was no more green. So that eliminates maybe half the options, maybe.
I'm excited to see where
Hey, what's going on? World's Elite. Thank you.
Woo.
Check us out. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff.
Yes. But with this daily, I was shocked that the winners was Tori once again. You know, she put a huge target on her back, and Jordan just comes in with the target on his back. But I'm always for those two winning. I just love seeing them in the winner's circle together. So they, but you know what was a big twist this episode, guys? Not twist, but a big feature was
that?
Burger King.
I'm so tired of that shit. Like, it was great. It was great to give out Burger King, right? When they were fucking starving. It made sense. They're on the island, they got nothing but rice. And they get Burger King. You're like, oh, that's some shit. Hell yeah. Let's be real here. Let's be honest. Okay. Okay. How many? And I live next to a Burger King, which is weird in Florida, and now here in Georgia, there's literally up the fucking street. But guess what's up the street now? And when I lived there before, it was nothing but a goddamn Burger King. So we ate that shit. Okay. Nobody goes to Burger King on purpose.
No.
And the fact they make them clap for everything, like they're in a studio audience. Oh, they got Burger King. Oh yeah.
You'll forget the 5,000.
Did y'all see the fake claps? They were like, yeah.
Okay. It is. They got 5,000.
That's the good part. That's all Burger King did good. Give them some money. Nobody wants your food, Burger King.
But I mean, this is like professional athletes. These are professional athletes eating greasy ass Charborough Royal burgers.
Actually, if I'm gonna eat a burger, Burger King's burger is probably less greasier than a lot of places. To be honest with you,
They're
I give it that. The charcoal broiled burger doesn't leave juices. Also, where the juice falls in the grill.
Love a good Whopper.
You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love a good Whopper. I'm not gonna front. I love a Whopper. And I love the BK John too. I love that John. But I'm saying that if you're look at it, they got a nice ass mansion. They're in a whole Dracula mansion. First of all, okay, they eating really good. Remember, Cory couldn't open up. That was like good meat. Cory couldn't open up. Again, when the challenge people be starving, I get it. They're not starving. I missed the days of the challenges where they starved these motherfuckers, and then they had nothing but water and rice.
The competitions become very more.
They're in a hotel. You remember you got Cara dyeing her hair in the middle of a fight? For heaven's sakes. That's how. All right. In our chat, y'all talk about how long these episodes are, right? I'm like, I don't think it's that long. That was a very long time ago with her and Laurel. That does seem like 3 months ago. Right. So I don't. It doesn't feel like it's drawn out until you start to think about, damn, this has been a very long, but it's the 40th season. It's supposed to be great now, right?
But I have looked this up, trying to find the date of the final for weeks now. And I have come across where they said that 19 episodes is a normal
Yes, it is.
For the challenge.
It is.
The timing of when it started, and it just feels like the holidays have just pushed it through, and it feels like it's longer that way. But the number of episodes hasn't really changed.
I think it's the extra 30 minutes they added, because I don't know, those 30 minutes, I can't do it. I really can't. I don't know. Can we also say it's really funny that Cory won the Burger King when she's a vegan? I'm sorry, I just thought it was a little bit funny.
Oh, maybe they give her an Impossible Burger. Maybe they give her an Impossible Burger. Who knows? But she took that 5Gs though. She took that 5Gs.
Also, I also wanted to point out what Rachel had to say about Cara, who basically kind of accepted that she couldn't swim and gave up in that daily. Thoughts. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like she came back a different Cara. Like, she's not as
competitive as before.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Cactus.
Gotten soft. I think she's gotten soft. Yeah.
Well, that's that.
I love Cara, but she's soft.
There's a thing they say in boxing or in combat fighting, right, girls? When a boxer doesn't have it anymore and they're going out there for the paycheck, right? It's an upcoming big fight with a guy. I'm not even a guy who's been in this boxing all night, Tank Davis, and go, well, why you retired? And he's like, I want to get this over because I got girls. So I want to be able to go to counseling and be, because boxers, you got to kill a motherfucking mentality when you go into a ring. You got to have this for the challenge. You have to be really good at the political game, which Derek, I know we're going to talk about in a second, has played it better than I think any male I've ever seen play it, to be honest with you. And then you have to show the other players that you're a hell of a player. And Cara didn't show that. And that was where even my wife said, she turned around and said, all I can say is that she knew she couldn't swim it that well. It was a God's elimination. I personally didn't see a big deal with that. That's just me. It's because it didn't matter. She didn't have to come show up and show out and pop out and show people.
No, but she did get the penalty for next week, and that's
okay. Yeah,
that could be an issue.
If her and Colin thought they couldn't swim before, if what we saw in the commercial is actually going to happen in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, then because think about it, because next week's Christmas Eve, all right, or Christmas Eve.
No, we have the 19th.
2 weeks. We have 2 weeks. So it's not coming back for 3 weeks, for over 3 weeks, like a month. Because there's an episode next week, which is not Christmas Eve. I get if it's the week after that's Christmas Eve, then the week after that's New Year's Eve. Right. So why not have episode next week?
New Year's Day. I don't know why.
I'll be drunk by 8 o'clock on New Year's Day. Because on New Year's Eve, I'll be drunk. Okay.
I don't know why they're not doing it next week.
I don't know why it's not episode.
I get the next 2 weeks. I get that.
Yeah, after that, I get it, right.
Back until the 8th of January.
Until they're back. That's some bullshit.
Like,
Geraldo,
what is, I
Faldo,
don't
Waldo.
understand it. It's very ridiculous.
Well, you know what? Are they doing the promo for the All Stars maybe next week?
They're like
No,
showing us a teaser. It's like a teaser or something, but I'm not.
Teaser. So maybe that's what they have scheduled for next
Yeah.
I like
week.
All
And then
Stars.
they
I just think that's for the old people.
I mean,
Well,
I
this season,
like
a lot of the young people, Amber, Fessy, all of them are going to be on All Stars. So it's not going to be the same. That's why it's going to be on MTV.
You know,
It's
I
going to
hate
be on
Facil.
MTV this year. It's not going to be on Paramount.
Oh, it's going to be on. Okay, because it does. So we talked about that, Shay, you and I. That we actually hate it on Paramount for whatever reason. It just doesn't feel the same because I don't have to watch it live. I wake up like remember we were doing it on Thursday afternoons because it would come on Wednesdays. Remember at 12 o'clock on Thursdays, me and Shay would do the challenge review because
why not?
Why not? We were both off on Thursdays. It was like, hey, I'm not doing that shit at 10 o'clock at night.
They're having all the young people on it. They're just going to have it on. Like, unfortunately, Nicole is on that season, so we'll just have to bear with that.
Hold on, you talking about like the fire chick, Nicole?
Zanata, yeah.
I can't stand her.
I'm stressed.
I know.
That's the best son of. That's the best daughter's son of.
She brings drama, though. She brings drama, and that's what they want.
She brings it if it's about Laurel. She has no purpose other than Laurel.
She's just gonna be there.
I reckon. So
yeah, I have a list. I'll send it to you guys. I have a list.
Okay.
So we had the Daily Shay. We had them
did.
coming off a cliff.
Cory and Jordan, the power couple won, of course. Cara and Derek get last. Cory automatically goes in because he's the only person left from the targets, and Jordan won, obviously, so he can't be a choice.
I hated that, by the way. I did. I thought we talked about it last week, Shay. You brought it up. We talked about including the challenge, the elimination itself. Yeah. They know who goes in, so they gear it towards so it can be fair in a sense. I think ever since the Facil and what's the guy calling Brother Vigo, the son of a bitch from last season that was manipulating everybody, Jay punk ass, right?
Oh,
Brother Vigo, you remember his name, right? Since that ass whooping, they made sure they can't have those kind of discrepancies no more with that kind of size. So, but what it made me think was how all of a sudden now you've been voting. Technically, they should have had a chance to vote between Cory and Bananas. And I thought that was, I'm not going to lie, I thought that was bullshit because I wanted to see. When it happened, I said, this is Jordan's chance to get Bananas out. He didn't
why didn't Bananas go in?
Nobody went in. He just said because, he lost. You're a target.
Right.
He came in. What was the reason why Cory went in?
Target?
So
because
when
Jordan
Jenny
was a
picked
target.
It was Jordan, Cory, and Derek. So because Jordan won, he was automatically not a choice. And then Derek got in last, so that only left Cory.
Did I miss something in the years?
Maybe what?
I was going to season episodes before that non-targets couldn't get picked. Did I just missed that whole scenario of the game?
I don't think that's ever been a thing.
Okay, well then that makes sense, and I apologize, Bananas. I just thought it was good for I just thought like Bananas, but if he wasn't a target, then that does make sense. All three targets were there was only 4 guys. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So it was just a bad draw for Cory, honestly. Here's what I will say, and I want to bring Josh. Listen, I want to bring this up. Jenny made a good point. She did look out for Derek weeks back and did not pick him. And then when he finally is in a place, because he has been playing a great social game, but he has been playing the middle. He hasn't really had any true power to ever pay her back. So now the time that you have to pay her back, now it's, no, that's not going to happen. Sorry. It's, you know what I will say? They've been saying so much about, and this is like freaking hell freezing over right now. They've been saying so much crap about Johnny's side and how they're this and they're that and they're evil, but they've actually been playing the game pretty straight up compared to the other side, who has, when Jenny was getting constantly thrown into elimination, when they were promising her that they would not, and they've been just kind of like being really shady about certain moves that they're making in the game, but yet they will say over and over that the Bananas Angels and him have been so manipulative and doing all these things in the game when it's actually been them, because you can't even keep any of your words. You guys just throw
Era 3 and Era 4 they have been playing dirty in a sense because they had the alliance going on first and foremost, right? And then after that, and I gotta tell you, when you first said it, I seen Cactus think, and it made me start thinking like, because I just don't like, I don't know why I don't like Team Bananas and the Banana Angels, if that makes any sense. I just don't, right? But he did
it's like
kind of fair game.
It's It is, but he is the little devil on their shoulder.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
You
like,
know, you don't know which one he's going to be that day.
watch this stomp. Watch this stomp. Stomp him out, CT. Stomp him out, CT. Drop him on his back. Yeah, let him know what he is. Tell him what he is. That's all. That's how I feel about bananas.
All-time moment.
Did you guys believe CT was actually on this season?
Yeah, he's in the
It was
picture back
so
here.
long
See,
ago.
he's over here to my left. You see that?
I hate talking about it. I hate
Daddy
talking
bod
about it.
bananas. Every
Daddy
time I think
bod.
about CT not being here, I'm sorry. Let's just cry.
I cannot.
Mm.
Okay.
So we get back into it, and I really loved the moment with Derek. Like, I'm a big mental health person, and I just
Yeah.
really, really connected. It was to the point where it's like, even though I'm not really big on that side because I feel like they've been playing very shady, I was at the point where I want Derek to win so bad, like, because it's just like what he was
For his
going
own
for
sympathy.
meant so much to my heart. Like, I'm just so glad that he won. What do you guys think about that?
I am all the challenge has taken their platform and used it very well to express very common but discreet issues.
Yeah.
And this is another one where we're not talking about it enough. Mental health is not, my personal belief, it is not addressed and does not get enough support in this country. Um, you don't know what happens behind closed doors. You can only assume and be the best person you can be to everyone around you. That's my little 2 cents for the day. Be the best person you guys can be because you don't know what kind of day the person next to you is having. But I loved seeing the challenge take all these platforms and all these issues and using their platform to, kind of connect with people. And I loved it.
As I get older, because I like to always be real,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand mental health 15 years ago. When my wife went through it with the depression of losing our children. My mother went through it. I was always on the other side of man the fuck up, and it took me getting my job at Spectrum. Never forget it. I called, what I'm at this time now was 5 years ago. So I'm 45 years old and I'm going back into a call center. And I remember catching anxiety and calling my wife saying, I apologize to you. This shit really is real. And then since then, seeing and being around other people, becoming more aware of situations like Derek and what he went through, and just even being the gay male that he is, that's still in this world. A lot of pressure, a lot of things to live up to, and the bigotry that comes with that as well. We said it before, and we watched them together, Shay, from the All-Stars. I'm a component for Derek. Like, now that Cory's gone, and I know I said all the time, and Kylan's still here, right? I'm always going to go for Kylan.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black.
Other than that, though, I'm going for Derek to win this whole thing. You know what I mean? So I actually hope Derek pulls it off. I think he deserves, because if you also go back all the years we've watched Derek before, this is a different Derek than we've ever seen. When he came back from the All-Stars, when I first started noticing, like, that's not the same Derek that I've seen in years past. Right? Yep. So I'm all for this brother to do his thing.
Yeah.
Shay had a little interruption there.
No, yes, I totally agree. Sorry, my internet. But yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, that just like put Derek way higher on my list. Just talking about that, it's so important to me. Like, it's something so dear to my heart. So I'm happy he got this win, especially on her birthday. Like, it just felt like divine intervention. Like, it felt so powerful. I was
gonna say that too. Like, and you said the word divine and intervention. Again, I mentioned earlier about your words bring life. Cory lost the second that boy said, Cory, you're in trouble. But like, let's be real here. Not just Cheyenne jinxed him. He said, it's the wrong night for Cory. Any other night, I would probably be afraid, but not tonight. And that's that shit right there that makes you a champion. Because real champ, this is nothing a joke. Any sport you watch, People choke in big moments. I'm an Eagle fan. McNabb threw up. Did he not throw up? That's a big conspiracy theory of Philadelphia, right? But that man, this is her birthday. I am not losing. And I love something the most that Rachel said. She said, this is how you separate the champions from the challengers. How they approach. He was beat from the beginning, not because he spoke it. He went in smarter than taking it. Let me build this fucking puzzle first. And then carry the shit in there. I know how it looks already. And I've never seen Cory look so. I ain't seen Cory look so out of sorts in a long time. He looked completely out of sorts, in my opinion, in this challenge.
He did not know. I feel like he felt like, oh no, I'm the underdog now. It hit him in that moment. It hit him. And I don't know, Shay, if you want to jump to this elimination or not, but there's a lot to talk about with this elimination.
I do. You know what? Take us away. Let's get going on this elimination.
Well, you know what? I'm going to take this little breakdown here. And do we want to throw a commercial before we get to our elimination?
We don't have a commercial this week. That's a new one, as we have the awards coming tomorrow. So people have been LAZY and I move, but we have plenty of shows here on the network. And so we will take one because we just got finished doing our Thanksgiving movie episode theme month here with the Wolfpack. Okay, that comes back next Thursday. And this now we're doing favorite Christmas movies. So look for coming up. The Christmas movies are The Polar Express, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and my personal pick, which I had people say that's a Christmas movie. Yes, it is a Christmas movie. Now, I'm not talking about Die Hard. We know that's not a Christmas movie. We're talking about Friday After Next. All right, it's Christmas in the hood.
Oh my God.
So come back for those. Come back for those next week. But in the meantime, here, check out a commercial that we did for a movie we did for the Thanksgiving. We'll be right back, y'all.
The recipe.
I just want to say thank you for always supporting me. You my sister, girl.
That makes us a family.
I just want you to know loving you is like food.
One finger don't make no impact, but you ball up all them fingers into a fist and you can strike a mighty blow. Now this family got to be that fist.
Soul food.
Like that last shot, right? Man, that last shot was the bomb.
So yeah, make sure you come back.
I love that movie.
I'm a big fan of soul food too. Make sure you listen. Don't go waste your money on Craven the Hunter. Okay, if one thing is out there right now, it's just a historically bad movie, and it's being compared to the worst superhero movie of all time. No, not Birds of Prey, the extirpation of Harley Quinn. We're talking about Madam Web. If you saw Madam Web and you thought Madam Web was good, then I don't want you to listen to that Unpopular Review Entertainment Show. Okay, because you have bad taste. But always remember one thing.
Breaking news. This just in. The thoughts and opinions of Mike Knoxxx solely belong to Mike Knoxxx and does not represent Unpopular Reviews Wrestling in any way. Now back to the show for the intelligent wrestling fans.
And make sure you guys check out. We had earlier today, huh?
For the fact that you just have that ready to go and queued up, just puts a sum of what Mike Knoxxx, Papa Knoxxx.
Was that?
Yes, the AI.
Was that AI?
Yeah, it was AI.
The way he was talking was scaring the crap out of me. I'm like,
he reminded me of TJ from General Hospital, so I chose him. Anybody who watches General Hospital, I think remind me of TJ. But we had earlier night, which I'm mad about because the Trio of Destiny did Super Cell, and my wife and I were supposed to review it, and we took too long. So I can't wait to check out that review they did earlier today. And also, season 4, Superman and Lois ended. Check out those guys. Great there. And I think we got something coming up this week. Oh, actually, on Friday the 13th, we got our book club Christmas Smut book review with the Christmas Smuts reading with the book review crew. So come back, check it out with E and C, the Superior, and the crew. So come back, check it out. But this is the challenge, and we were talking about the elimination. Catie wanted to talk about it some more. So Catie, take it away.
Okay, real quick. Last part of our show, we had a challenge. It is called, I wrote it down, hold on, closing time. It's called closing time. Everybody walked into the elimination, and Tori said that right there was a, what is the word I'm thinking about now? what is Gavis? If anyone wants to jump in and talk about what that thing is, I know I see the word, but I can't say it. But what besides that, it was a puzzle endurance competition. They had to reel this crank, raise the door, run through it, pick up cinder blocks that put a picture together, and this became work smarter, not harder. And Derek nailed it. He started planning out which exact blocks he was taking instead of all the blocks. He started playing it out on one side and then moving it to the other. And it saved him so much energy, not wasting it. I mean, Cory didn't even know what he was building. Like, he literally didn't even know what the picture was supposed to look like. So it was just a great elimination. So much respect for both of them. Um, so Derek won 1 out of 2 and then won 2 out of 2 to make it a final send home for Cory. I did not. Everybody knows now that Cory ends up really hurt at some point, but this wasn't during this episode, I guess. So he must have done that at home. I don't know when or why he had that happen.
Maybe he was training too hard or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Won't be seeing him on season 1.
Yep. But yeah, that was our elimination. And then, with Derek winning, he knew he was going to have a really hard choice for the targets this week. There's only 10 people left. That's it. And so he ended up choosing Jenny right off the bat, which surprised me after the conversation they were just having. Jenny, who else? Rachel, and then he had to choose between Cara, Maria, and Michelle.
Yeah, she chose to pick herself.
Girl. Yeah. That's his girl. And she decided that it's her time to do it, and she was going to be able to do it. She already has. This is the part too. I don't know if she's thinking. She's already got the penalty coming against her. Like, why make herself a bigger target? But we'll see what next week brings. We'll see.
Well, Shay, go ahead. Your final thoughts.
My final thoughts. I'm excited that we're getting to the end, and also, you know what? Because I'm fair. I want to give a clap for Cara for finally going into elimination and not throwing a tantrum. I'm super proud of you, Cara. I really am. And I just think that she herself knew that she didn't perform her best, and maybe she deserved to be a target over Michelle, who did try her hardest in the daily. That's just my mindset, I think. So I think that's why she did that. So I commend that. Snaps to you, girl.
He's like, I'll take this. So,
well,
what do you think, Papa Knoxxx?
Listen, we had already spoke about it a lot. You girls did a wonderful job at actually my thoughts exactly as well. I thought Derek killed it. I'm disappointed in you, Cory. I mean, I just gonna shake my head because you continue to be a budding joke like this guy, and it's like you're treading on.
Might as well have them on the other side.
You're treading on I suck level, and that's a shame because I don't think you suck. You just suck at like talking, and you're. I would probably suck at the no, that's not true because I'm actually get along with girls. So and if girls keep you in the game, then that's how you win. So actually, I have a great what do you call it? Social game. So I wouldn't lose. Everybody likes Daddy Knoxxx because Daddy Knoxxx loves the girls because I'm a daddy's girl. I'm a girl dad and all that good shit like that. But we're back in 3 weeks. Right.
Yep.
So so make sure you come back tomorrow for the award show to see the best. This is, I know this is unpopular review entertainment. We got something for you guys coming in the beginning of the year. We're going to put something we're talking about. We're going to put in motion for the entertainment crew, get everybody on one screen together, talking about the best things we did this year, upcoming movies and things like that. Right? I talked about the format, not necessarily an award show, but just us getting together to say thank you guys and camaraderie. I love this time of year with our networks because this is time for us all to get together and give some respect and thanks for the hard work that everybody does, those who do more than others, those who just even show up. Sometimes the hardest job to do this is just to get somebody to show up and do it. So we're always thankful for that. So, but this episode, I actually liked it. I'm starting to finally feel, which I didn't feel today, that it was actually as long as you girls said it was. And now it does feel fucking long. Okay. So with that being said, that's Cactus Catie. She's got wrestling coming up on our Umpire Review wrestling side for AEW. That is Shay Sawyer. I'm quite sure she's going to be in the comments because they love them some AEW. And my black ass is finna play 2K. So with that being said, guys and girls, we are out of here, y'all. Fingers.
Good night.